Hey guys, Walt here. So, what do you know? It's October already. Car show season kind of just flew right by. Unfortunately, while I did do a lot of still photography this year, I didn't really get the video like I had intended. When I get focused on the still photography, which is really kind of the focus of my shooting there, I kind of put the camera down, the video camera aside or the video function aside, and stopped shooting video. So I didn't have a lot of content for the YouTube channel. That is really kind of the goal of this channel, was to kind of start sharing some of the stories that I'm seeing at some of the different shows and everything. When I go around and I talk to car owners and they tell me the background of their car and the stories behind it, there's some really interesting stories there, and that's the stuff I want to share on this channel. But unfortunately, this summer, I'm still kind of trying to figure out the rhythm of that. Again, I really kind of focus on my still photography, and I'm kind of losing that video piece that I'm not really paying attention to. And then when I get home, I'm like, oh darn, I didn't shoot any video like I wanted to. So that's something I still got to work out on myself. But rather than go through a big montage of what I saw, and some of the still pictures and everything, I think we're just gonna kind of put a tack on that right now and just say, okay, we're gonna leave that at the moment and move forward from there. So let's kind of just start talking about some of the other stuff that I have going on right now. So one of the things that new project here. So I got this from a friend of mine. It's a fiberglass lift-off hood for the Barracuda. There's a little bit of work that needs to be done to it. So right off the bat, when I first got it in, I kind of looked at it, and one of the things I noticed was that the scoop was a little bit crooked. Not really bad, but it was just enough where it was pretty obvious that it wasn't mounted on the hood straight. So it's very repairable. There's a couple little things that need to be done. There's a few little stress cracks in it. I've already undid the pop rivets. The other thing I noticed too is like the stanchions to hold the hood up, or the scoop up. Those weren't even straight either. Whoever did this really kind of just slapped it together when they originally put this hood together. But yeah, there's a couple little minor things I need to fix. I'm going to go through and I'm going to fill in all those holes. There's also 2 pinholes towards the back for the hood pins. I think I'm going to change the configuration around a little bit. Where they are placed right now, they kind of go through the top of the firewall, and I kind of want to move that mounting location a little bit further forward and out to the side a little bit, more fender related, so I can just bolt it all in from the hood, within the engine compartment rather than in those 2 spots. I don't really quite like where those are placed. There's also a lot of extra holes in here when they did put the hood scoop on. But the hood itself is actually in really good shape. It's in pretty clean shape. There's a little bit of work needs to be done on the inside. It's all very repairable. Something I'm gonna do, I'll probably just do that on this channel. There's one little spot right over here. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a little bit of a stress crack right there. And then right there where the stanchion was, there's a bit of a stress crack on that one. And on this one over here, those are a result of whoever had put the hood together. When they put the stanchions in, they over tightened it and cracked the fiberglass. They did the same thing on the scoop itself. Same spots. So simple that. Right here, there's a crack. This hole's oblonged out. There's a little stress crack over here on this side, and then there's another little crack here again from when it was put together, and then that stress crack kind of extends up on this side here. not too bad, but repairable. It's something that I've done a little bit of fiberglass work in the past. Something I can work out. So, and I'll put that back together. And I think I'm just gonna paint it like a satin black and mount it on the car. So that's a winter project. It probably isn't gonna get put on the car until next summer because there's a few other things I need to do in order to get that set up so that I can put it on the car. But for now, I think I can just start cleaning this up, repairing the damage to it, paint it, and then remount the scoop, and it'll be ready to put on the car when I'm ready to do that. So I'm in the car trailer today. Obviously the car's not in here yet. Still trying to get this situated and ready for winter time. Got to do a little bit of mouse control. I've had a lot of problems keeping mice out of the trailer here. Part of the reason why is because of this door over here. In order, when I put this escape hatch over on this side, so when you pull the car in with that door open, you can open the door of the car into that opening and get out of the car easier without having to climb in, climb out through the between the wall and the car. So that was one of the things. I put that escape door in there. But because one of the cars, the Mustang, has a very low door height, so I had to raise the floor in this trailer up. And because of that, they raised the floor up by using a bigger frame. So they went to, instead of the normal 2x6 tubing, I think they went to like a 2x8 tubing. When they raised the floor up, they kept the wall height at the same height. So there isn't any increase in the inside. They actually raised the floor itself, but the trailer is still the same height. But what it did is it left a little gap around the bottom underneath the trailer. The walls are insulated, and what happens is with that little gap is the mice get up in there, they climb up into the wall, and then all the way up into the ceiling. And then they get into the ceiling, and then eventually into the car, which is in the trailer. So a little bit of stuff I need to do, try to get some mouse control in there. I'm going to try to close up those holes a little bit, those gaps, and see if we can keep the mice at a minimum. A couple of other things there. I'm going to use some various types of mouse control. So I got the plug-in rodent repellers, the electronic ones. I got 2 of them in here. We'll see if those. I know those things don't really work all that well, but I figure, what the hell, we'll give it a shot. The other thing I have to do is I have some different types of repellent. Like I have this rodent repellent. These are like peppermint and peppermint and garlic. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that works or not, but we'll try that. We're gonna try a couple of different things, and ultimately, it's just trying to keep the mice at bay. Once they get into the car, they just make a real mess. So, but yeah, that's the trailer. Car's outside. It's waiting. I got to do a little bit of cleanup on that, get it ready for winter time. I got one more show for. I can get the camera turned around. So I got one more show for the season, car show tomorrow down in Waterbury at the Italian Club. So we're gonna head down to that for the morning, and then in the afternoon when I get home, we have a Halloween event. So for the weekend, Halloween is on Monday. So, and then I think that's pretty much it for the year. I think the car will be put away then, get everything all situated and locked up, and just come out here when I need to do a little, just start the car up periodically, keep the battery charged, keep everything fluid, So, well, that's it for this time. As always, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thanks for hanging in there with me on this one. There, I think as we go forward, I'm going to try to do some more videos on the photography, and then next summer, I really need to, like I said, I need to personally focus on getting the video content from the car shows. I really do think that is something that is very interesting, and I think people would enjoy hearing some of the stories. When you talk to an owner, everybody's really proud of their cars, and a lot of people have put a lot of effort into those vehicles, and there's some spectacular pieces, and that's the stuff that I want to share with you. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Keep wandering.